gonna do is I'm gonna take the back off. I've also got this plastic angel, another Goodwill find. We're gonna attach to the frame, and we're gonna paint them first, and then of course we're gonna bling out the frame after it's painted and looks pretty. I'm gonna remove the back, put that off to the side. I'm gonna remove the glass without trying to break it, y'all. You don't wanna. Sometimes I put these little sticky dots in there. Slick Stick by Dixie Belle. It's kind of like a primer. I'm just going to give this one quick coat of the Slick Stick. And hopefully that will tone down some of that gold before I paint it with our chalk paint. So I'm just going to pick up this cross. I'm going to move him off to the side. And I guess while we're at it, I'll just give a coat of this Slick Stick Hello Feral to this frame also. I'm going to paint the whole thing white. You're trying to get down into all these little nooks and crannies. This is a really ornate frame, and I definitely want it to be all covered. And we chalk paint, I fibbed. This is just a white acrylic paint from Folk Art, and it's got the matte finish though, so it's very similar to chalk paint, but I'm just not using chalk paint. I'm going to let that dry for a second. I'm going to give a coat to the angel here. Okay, so now I think, so see how this frame, look at how pretty it looks. It's nice and bright and white. Some Rub and Buff. So I just squitch some out. I'm gonna grab my finger, just like that. I put it right on my finger, and look, if we don't like the silver, oh, I love the silver, y'all. It looks so, okay, silver it is. It looks so good. Look at how good that looks. You see that? But we are gonna go over that. I'm just gonna do all these raised pieces, and then we're gonna add some silver bling wrap. So when you use your finger like this, it basically just catches the raised parts. Diamond dust the inside of that frame. So I'm just gonna use some regular matte Mod Podge. I know it looks really pretty, you guys. Just a little bit of Mod Podge, and I'm just doing this inside frame right here. Just taking a little bit of Mod Podge and just taking my brush right up along there. And because it's a small side, I'm just, it's so far it's not really affecting my Rub and Buff, but it's coming out a little bit on my brush. So see, that's why you got to let that Rub and Buff dry if you're going to be using it. Yeah. And see, just that inner sparkle right there. I think that's perfect. Taking my Rub and Buff in the silver, I think is what it's called, Silver Leaf. And I'm just gonna go ahead and paint. It's basically painting his wings silver. I'm not highlighting it. I'm actually using a brush, not my finger, to get in there and paint his entire wings. But just a little bit up here. Now this is just where I'm gonna go real softly around his feet, a little bit down here, and just add just a touch to his highlights. Okay, but see how we have that? You guys can't see it. Hold on. There we go. So see, he's just a little highlighted here and there. Take this bling wrap, and I got the silver bling wrap, and I'm just gonna cut. Look how sparkly that is, y'all. It's like so pretty. So all I'm gonna do is cut, I think, just one strip, and take hot glue. I'm just going to apply a bead of it right across here on this frame, end to end. Oops. And I'm going to lay this down. Oops. Of course, Kathy measures it out wrong. And that glue sticks fast, so you don't have a whole lot of working time there. All of that sparkle, the frame is gorgeous. So it does not matter what the top or the bottom is for this particular piece. So I'm going to take our little angel man. He's all ready to go, and I'm just going to, basically, he's going to get, you got to find, when you're working with something like this, you got to find the happy medium. You got to find a spot that, I might have to lift it up, just that he fits, that he lays right. It's going to be up in a frame, so you definitely want to make sure that you're not knocking the bottom there with his feet. You kind of want to get everything a little just right. So I know it was right here. That's where you kind of map it out. What I say, his left, yeah, right there, and then the back of his foot. And again, I'm just going to line it up to try to make sure that I got it all where I wanted it. His foot, his butt, and his feet. But seriously, guys, look at how stinking pretty. So now comes the fun part. We added the bling trim. Now I have this little crown from Totally Dazzled. I love their little crowns. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this, and I'm going to glue this right on his head. Why? Because we can. And all angels deserve a crown. And again, I'm just using some hot glue. Cute. See, y'all? I mean, they have different sizes that can be so put anywhere. And now the coup de grace is this gorgeous cross from Totally Dazzled. I'm going to use a dollop of that, and then I'm going to use some hot glue above it and then below it and off to the sides. I'm not going over the E6000 with the hot glue. And that hot glue will work as a temporary hold right there, like a immediate hold, I guess I should say. And then the E6000 will take over in about 24 hours. Light is wonky. There we go. Look at how pretty, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? What a simple thing from the Goodwill can turn into. Some hot glue on there. And I'm putting these like a little catty cornered angle. And I hope you guys enjoyed the sparkly, Totally Dazzled craft as much as I did. I love it, love it, love it.